When hinges creak in doorless chambers, where strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Welcome, foolish mortals, to tonight's stream. I am your host, your ghost host. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone in chat. There's no turning back now. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's been having a fantastic weekend. I myself have been having a pretty good weekend, even though my vacay week's pretty much done after today, but hey, spooky season is upon us. I know it's technically not October yet, but it is going to be October and Friday, and well, the week's starting up about now, so I think it counts. Hey, JP. Well, good to hear it. We always want our guests to feel as comfortable as possible. But yeah, so tonight, if you couldn't tell from the description, I'm, going retro again. I mean, yes, this game is old enough now to where you could argue it's retro. And I got it as a kid, but okay, never mind. Tonight, in order to introduce ourselves to the spooky season, I decided to start with, well, one of the first games I ever owned. Of course, this was back when I had a GameCube. This will be the Xbox version this time, but it's still the same game. It is Disney's The Haunted Mansion. It was released in 2003, same time that the movie came out. However, it is thankfully not based on that movie. Really, all they took from the movie was how the mansion looks on the outside and how some of the rooms in it look. They thankfully decided to do a completely different story with it. So, without further ado, let's go meet some happy haunts, shall we? Indeed we shall, JP. Indeed we shall. Come on, load up. There we go. 2003. So long ago, it's scary. Yep, Disney Interactive. Ooh, there's a lovely image to begin with. Hello, Raven. What's all here? Ooh, spooky eyes. Oh no. Ah! Zombie! Ugh. Nasty spider. Anyone home? Hello? Oh, never mind. Gotta go. Yes. Okay, come on, controller. Yes, new game. Let's go with normal difficulty. Let's not make it too easy for me. I mean, I have played this game several times.
As a lifelong author, I have often drawn inspiration for the more chilling of my tales from my own experiences as a young man.
Well, I would, JP, but I also have a fair number of other games I want to get to through October, so...
That I have not dared tell before.
I have beaten it on Nightmare before, but it gets a little ridiculous later on.
Years spent in orphanages had taught him nothing if not self-reliance. But the endless struggle to find employment increasingly took him beyond the outskirts of New Orleans itself, even into the surrounding unfamiliar countryside. So it was that on this particular cold and dreary afternoon, he found himself at a rather remote and mournful estate, inquiring about the position of assistant caretaker.
Wait, going to a spooky, haunted place to be a caretaker? At least this guy didn't bring his wife and kid with him.
He looks like a nice young man.
Young beggar, more likely by the looks of him.
Aye, beggar or not, we ain't in no position to be choosing.
Do you think he's ready for something like this?
We'll see how it holds up under fire soon enough, I reckon.
Enough already. Let us introduce ourselves.
Oh, hello.
Aye, that's gonna leave a mark.
Hurry now. She will be expecting him.
Okay, so I see I'm playing someone very brave.
I hope he's feeling better.
I told you he'd be on his feet again in no time.
Come. We have done our part for now. She is on her way.
Awakened now from troubled sleep, you find yourself
hello, Leota.
where shadows creep. The mansion hides its history, but solve you will this mystery, and find the truth that's buried deep beneath these halls where spirits weep. Oh, I, child, am Madame Leota, speaker of the spirit world, medium of the mysterious, and seeker of the
I see they gave her a bit of a Louisiana accent.
Better than you do yourself. Assistant caretaker it is, and you are Ezekiel, but you prefer Zeke. We couldn't just have the newspaper ad read, "Wanted, brave soul to rid haunted mansion of evil spirits," now could we? If we had, you wouldn't be here now, and the fate of this house and all who dwell within it would be sealed forever. This house was once home to many friendly ghosts, but a powerful, evil man named Atticus Thorne has taken over the estate, corrupting the memories of many of the ghosts and turning others into evil spirits to serve his will. Our beloved mansion has become a dark and foreboding place, and we are now Thorne's prisoners, locked within it. But our hope lies with you, Zeke. We need your help to defeat this evil and to rescue our ghostly friends. An ancient artifact will aid us in this effort, a sacred lantern known as the Beacon of Souls. It is a source of light and power, and can be used to battle any evil forces we encounter. Unfortunately, Thorne will also be using his dark magic to try and stop us. He'll be creating magical barriers throughout the mansion, twisting the very rooms themselves until we can turn on the lights and undo his spells.
And yeah, this is a little like Luigi's Mansion, I guess. I say I guess because I've never played Luigi's Mansion, but it's kind of a similar sort of game.
Shriveled souls can be chased from their hiding places and drawn into the beacon. Here, the soul's corruption will slowly be reversed, returning them to their good and former selves. As the good power of these souls increases in the beacon, their energy will enable us to break down the magical barriers.
Yeah,
that Thorn
it's
has
honestly
erected.
not that bad a game.
We may gain access to more areas.
And honestly, yeah, in parts it does
But
get a
there is
little
more
creepy.
I have to tell. The primary source of the beacon's power lies in
Oh, and
the
hands
souls.
down, it had a much better story than the actual movie did.
They are called soul gems. Now, to keep them out of Thorn's hands, I had my ghostly friends hide 5 of them somewhere in the mansion. And the beacon still has one soul gem in place. This allows it to function, but very weakly. So we must find the other 5 to restore its power completely. I'm sorry if you find this confusing, Zeke, but I'm afraid we have little time and much to do. I'll ride along in your satchels, so hold it open and I'll just roll. Oh! Wait. Oh, you don't need to. Fingerprints! Watch the fingerprints!
I definitely like how in this game it's an outside force that's corrupting the ghost.
The light switch is over there. Use the activate button on the switch to light up the room.
And how it establishes that the ghosts haunting the mansion were happy haunts at first. Which is definitely a lot better than the movie's thing of like, oh, they were cursed to be ghosts because, well, in the ride, yes, they can be a little spooky, but the whole conceit of the ride is that they like being ghosts. They're there to basically have fun and have a spooky time and love it when people come to visit. Yes, quietly. Don't want to disturb. Oh dear.
Uh-oh! Fight off these evil spirits with a rapid shot. To attack a specific enemy, hold down the lock-on.
Yeah. Nice try.
Ah, there we go. Now that the lights are on, you'll be less afraid, and your bravery measure will reflect this.
Cause see, the lesser evil spirits are like gremlins. What do we have here? Handcrafted by Madame Leota to ward off evil and protect the bearer from an untimely death. Give Zeke a permanent bravery boost. Which basically means a health boost. That is another thing I like about this game, is that the idea is that literally your health meter is based on his bravery, and he can literally be scared to death in this game, and I thought that was wonderfully dark and arcly humorous.
With the lights on, find shriveled souls by searching objects. Then, pull them into the beacon by holding down the soul collector button. You can find out how many shriveled souls are still hiding in a room by looking at the soul counter down on the lower left.
Oh, they're so
To pull more than one
tiny.
shriveled soul at a time into the beacon, tap the soul collector button once for each soul before holding it down.
Ooh, what's this? Part of Madame Leota's long-lost deck. Protection from evil Use the channel spirits and provide protection from evil forces. Collect 10 to gain an extra life. Ah, some of them fled to her seance room. Kinda dumb on their part. Oh, look at how tiny they are. They don't look so scary now. Almost makes me feel bad about having to do that. Ooh.
Congratulations! You found part of an old death certificate. Collect all the pieces and take them to the proper friendly ghost to earn a reward.
What a delightfully charming way of progression. And I do like how when you have to collect these guys, is when you find them, they say funny things like, "Get away! Run!" Like that. Okay, it has been a while since I played this game. I guess I must have missed some upstairs. Hello, ghosty ghosties. There you are. There we go.
That's it. Once you've collected all the shriveled souls from a room, you're ready to explore more of the mansion. Press activate to open the door.
Oh, what do we have here? Hello there.
Goodness gracious. I ain't never seen a storm like this. Oh.
Scarlet, is that you?
This storm just seems to linger. Ain't natural. It's as if the very clouds have been drawn like a curtain to hide this place from the sight of all that's good.
Well, that's a charming thought, lady. Enjoy your window gazing. I've got to do some more stuff. Ooh, spooky. Oh, what was that? What was that? That did not look good.
As we travel through each room in the mansion, the energy of souls long past.
I like the little detail to where when it freeze frames, the lantern still swings slightly.
Those souls in the afterlife. By channeling them, I may be able to gain hints and clues that will help us in our journey.
Oh, you mean a hint system? Wonder what this room's hint is.
When the easy way you cannot climb, a crooked path could save you time.
Wonder what she means by that. Okay. Maybe this stairway will work. Or not. Yeah, get out of here, spiders. Ooh, there's the crooked path. Oh, something's happening. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Well, that was bizarre. Oh, and if you think those spiders are big, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Haha. Wait a minute. That doesn't look right. Aha! Got an extra life. Yes! Yeah. Ooh, another part of the certificate. But yeah, it's actually funny. This is the Haunted Mansion itself is probably easily one of my, not one of my, it's easily my favorite of the old Disney park rides that have been around for a long time. Which is ironic because when I first went to Disney World as a little kid, I was such a scaredy cat and I hated being dragged into the mansion. But now it's an attraction that I absolutely love. Isn't it funny how life works like that? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, well, and to be fair, there are parts to it that would terrify a little kid. I mean, the stretching room scene to a little kid is pretty scary with the booming voice of the ghost host and him cackling over you not being able to have a way out of the room. And, well, when I wrote it, they used to have ghosts that would pop up and shriek at you. And that was not fun as a little kid. In fact, first time I wrote it as a little kid, we actually got stuck in front of one of those ghosts that would pop up and shriek at you. That was... Yeah, and it honestly has one of the richest histories of any of the old Disney rides, too. It's one of the rides that, even though it didn't come to be until 14 years after Disneyland first opened, plans for a haunted house were always a part of Disneyland. There's just a long story behind all of the tried and failed attempts to do a haunted house attraction in Disneyland before they finally got to the mansion. Like, originally there were ideas of have it be a walkthrough haunted house, and as late as the early to mid 60s they were still thinking of it as a walkthrough attraction with the idea of having it do. Yeah, same here, JP. The movie, yeah, the movie's not very good. There are a couple parts to it that I do like, but the movie as a whole, yeah, it could have been a lot better. It's actually funny to think that that film was the film that the Disney company had more faith in. Because, yeah, it came out a few months after Pirates, but that means that it did, that it did get made around the same time as Pirates, and quite honestly, the company, like I said, had more faith in it as a movie than Pirates. Pirates, Michael Eisner almost pulled the plug on because of how expensive and over budget and over production it was getting, with the whole filming in the real Caribbean and all that entailed. But he was sure that Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy would be a winner.
One slip and I'm a goner. Guess it's too late.
What makes you say that it's a little too late?
Like I'm right, and I'm looking down on everything from way up high.
The chandelier ghost. But yeah,
This will save you time later.
Ooh.
Activate the grandfather clocks you find throughout the mansion to save your game progress.
Ah yes, those grandfather clocks where it's 13 hours and not just 12. I like that little thing where as you activate it to save, it sounds like it's being wound up by a key. But yeah, and Eddie Murphy starring in the movie. It's never been confirmed, but a big suspicion a lot of people have had is that Eisner had Eddie do it more or less to rub it in Eddie's face. That back in the day when Eddie was first starting out at Paramount, he unfortunately, being a young, naive actor back then, was tricked into being one of the last actors to have a studio exclusive contract to where he could only do Paramount movies for X number of years. And a consequence of that was he wasn't able to be in Ghostbusters, because originally the Winston character in Ghostbusters was written to be played by Eddie Murphy, because Dan Aykroyd and him had a lot of fun working together on Trading Places. So it's often suspected that Eisner had Eddie in the Haunted Mansion basically as a way to rub it in his face, like, remember how I wouldn't let you be in Ghostbusters? What fun times. Hey, maybe this'll be your Ghostbusters.
If you want to target an enemy, hold down the lock on it.
Okay. But yeah, like I was... Oh wait, I forgot the hint.
You'll need a hand. But for applause, first join the band.
So it would appear I need to do music stuff here. But yeah, like I was saying, they were originally thinking of the attraction as a walkthrough throughout the 50s and early to mid 60s. I should not have dropped there. And up to the mid 60s, they still had that in mind, with the idea being they would just build 2 duplicate walkthrough experiences. And the stretching rooms. Hey, I don't have the best rhythm either, JP. I mean, I can sing, but actually dancing, no. And also, I can only sing if it's like something deeper pitched. I am not good at singing high pitched. Yep, and so yeah, the idea was it would be a walkthrough with 2 duplicate experiences that each would enter through the facade of the mansion, and then a big big studio soundstage sized building behind it would have the actual attraction. And one part of the ride that survives from the walkthrough is the stretching room, because that was being built during the time when they were still thinking of a walkthrough. And the stretching room in Disneyland, fun fact, is actually an elevator. It's pretty much a really intricately themed elevator. Okay. I mean, technically I can step on those little ones, but I do run the risk of them getting a little bit of a nibble at me. You know, like Octi's rats. I kid. But, ooh, what's going on here? Haha. There we go. Ah, damn books. Oh, they are adorable, JP. Well, at this point, Waffles is my favorite. I can't lie, Waffles is my favorite. I just love how he's just a big old fat happy baby of a rat. But, yeah. So, yeah, like I was saying, the stretching room is an elevator, and you may be wondering why that is. Literally, in Disneyland, where the main ride itself is it's only accessible by a tunnel that goes underneath the Disneyland Railroad. And, well, where you enter the mansion in Disneyland is a story above that, so they just designed the stretching room to be a really intricately themed elevator. So it actually has a practical purpose there, and also is a nice little I can't believe I missed that. Also is a nice little show scene. And when they were building the mansion in Disney World, because when they were finally making the decision, alright, we're building an actual ride in Disneyland. By that point, development had already begun on Disney World, more specifically Magic Kingdom, and they knew they were going to do a Haunted Mansion there. And so they decided, as they were building the Disneyland Mansion ride, let's just build two of everything at the same time, because you can easily do that, because it's easier to do that than just build the thing and then go back and rebuild something. When you're building the actual thing, it's easier to just duplicate what you're building. So as a result of that, Disney World's mansion was actually finished, believe it or not, 6 months before the rest of Magic Kingdom was. See, there you go. Got nibbled. Ooh, what's this? Bravery tonic, huh? 1 dose of Doc Penetsky. His genuine old-fashioned bravery tonic is good for tum warts, ear-twitching, navel lent, cowardice, and other ailments. Replenishes Zeke's lost bravery. Well, and anyone who knows the history knows what was probably in tonics like that. But yeah, so the mansion in Disney World was actually finished a whole half year before the mansion in Disney, or a whole half year before the rest of Magic Kingdom, like I was saying. And among the things that was with it being a finished attraction, it had fully operational air conditioning, and it became a very popular place for employees working on building the rest of the Magic Kingdom to go to cool off a little, because, you know, Florida during summertime's not really the most fun place to be. Climate-wise. Oh, I won't catch you, huh? We'll see about that. Now, if you look at photos of both of the mansions in the States, Disneyland's Haunted Mansion and Disney World's, you'll notice that they both look very different on the outside, even though the layout of both rides is very similar. And that's because, well, soon after Disneyland was open, Disney did get flooded with angry letters from parents complaining that, oh, I took my child into this pretty old looking mansion, and the child got too scared by it, because in Disneyland, there was an unlucky duelist.
Amazing! That piece completes the duelist's death certificate.
Ooh. Ah, nice little ghost band.
A good tune from a reedless pipe is good as one played for deaf ears. It's a sour song that does not end in a raised tankard.
Ah, yes. Bagpipe ghost.
Come on, fellas. One more time. Okay, let's try this again. This time, try to keep up. Hey, I can't help you. If you're not feeling it, try tapping your foot.
Wonder what this guy has to say.
Come on. Guys, something's missing. Can we get more cowbell?
What do you have to say?
It all sounds better when there's more cowbell.
Cowbell. I think we need more cowbell. Can we just get a bit more cowbell?
Cowbell, yeah! More cowbell!
Yep, they put in a more cowbell reference in this.
Good. Now, start with the drum riff again. Let's go from there.
Ooh, this guy's like a scat cat type.
Good. Now, start with the drum riff again. Let's go from there. Come on, fellas. One more time. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, boys, I'll leave you to your jamming. Yeah. But yeah, because, like I was saying, in Disneyland, the mansion just looks like a regular plantation manor house. It doesn't look at anything like a spooky house. And that was by design, because earlier concepts of what the mansion would look like, Walt hated all of them because they all had the mansion being very run down and very haunted looking. And Walt was very adamant that, no, I don't want something ugly looking in my park. Everything has to be pretty and pristine looking. And so that's how you got the mansion in Disneyland, looking like this, where it's not really that spooky looking, it just looks like any old manor house. But because of all the complaints from parents, since they were still building the ride in Disney World at the time, and since really it wouldn't take much to change the facade since the actual functionality of the building would have still been the same, they decided to change it to where instead of looking like that manor house, they decided to make it look like a Gothic manor house that you would see on the Hudson River. Pretty much something that would have looked a little more eerie, if not, even though it wasn't run down looking, but they chose an architectural style that would be more spooky looking to better tell people who come across it, look, this ride might scare your little kids. It is very spooky. And then we have when it came time to build Tokyo Disneyland, they just simply copied the Florida ride almost exactly. The only difference was they did make it look a little more run down and decrepit on the outside in Tokyo. And they also had Tokyos in Fantasyland. Yeah, believe it or not, the Tokyo Haunted Mansion is in Fantasyland. And that's because when doing their research for Tokyo Disneyland, they found that in Japanese folklore, ghost stories are often lumped together with regular fairy tales, so that was where they put it. And in Florida, of course, Otter, there's always my way. Yes. Well, we're still early on in the game, Otter. I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely, Otter. Yep. Oh, and Otter, say hello to JP. JP, came in during our fun little stream last Wednesday, and you guys haven't gotten to meet each other yet, so JP, Otter, JP. Well, my character is having a freak out. Yep. So, Otter, have you ever played this game before? Do you need me to give you a little rundown of what's happened? I'll just slowly sneak around. No, it exists, Otter. It does. It was made as a tie-in to the movie, but it's thankfully not the plot of the movie. It has very little to do with the actual movie, other than... Hello, One Pro. Welcome. The more the merrier, One Pro. Exactly, Otter. Yes, One Pro. The spookiness has officially begun here. I mean, October's not until Friday, but... well, it still counts, I think. Exactly. But yeah, as I was telling Otter, One Pro, and JP earlier. I don't know if you got to meet JP during the Wednesday stream, but if you haven't, JP, this is One Pro. This is JP. JP's another newcomer. It's always not. It's always nice to have more guests. Okay, I wasn't sure. One Pro, because as well, I know the cross you bear in terms of technology not being on your side most of the time, but yes, if you insist on lagging behind, Otter, you may not need to volunteer. But yeah, spooky season has begun, hence why I don't have the light as bright as I usually do. Give it more of an ambiance. But yeah, like I was telling Otter One Pro, if you've never heard this game, yes, there is an actual legit Haunted Mansion game that Disney developed, and it came out around the time of the movie. It's thankfully something that has nothing to do with the movie, other than the mansion, how it looks on the outside, and how some of its rooms look were taken from the movie, but that's pretty much it. They pretty much gave it its own story. I guess you could say Luigi's Mansion-esque, although I've never played Luigi's Mansion, so I'm only guessing. Basically, the premise is we're not too far from New Orleans in the 1870s. This young man here is Ezekiel, or Zeke. He's a shy, timid man who's an aspiring writer, but has had trouble finding work. And he found in the paper one day an ad saying, hey, this mansion near here is looking for a new caretaker. And he's like, well, I'm desperate for work, so any job's a good job. Turns out it's the Haunted Mansion, and the idea is that Madame Leota and some of the friendly ghosts there somehow managed to get this want ad printed and distributed because they're desperate to have someone who's not a ghost come in and help them. Turns out some evil sorcerer guy has come to the mansion, and basically they cast a curse on the place and has turned nearly all of the friendly ghosts into evil spirits that you have to fight. And so you have to battle evil spirits and minions of his with this lantern, which I know it just looks like a lantern, but think of the lantern kind of like a combination of a proton pack and ghost trap. It can shoot stuff to weaken ghosts like this, but I don't know if you can see it now, but yeah, that spark there. Well, nothing much is happening now, but the sparking I'm doing there, that's to capture weakened spirits, and it's supposed to be some artifact that makes the evil spirits turn back into their good, not evil selves. And basically we're going through the mansion trying to cleanse it of the evil that has befallen it and bring it back to the home of 999 happy haunts that we all know and love. And so that's basically where we're at now. And this is early on in the game still. Ooh, spooky. Well, I guess to quote Dark Helmet, everybody get that? Okay. And in our satchel we have... Oh. Well, maybe the sequels, JP. I actually liked Jurassic World, but a big part of that is that I refuse to see Fallen Kingdom or acknowledge its existence. So I like to, so that way I can just headcanon that It was just Jurassic World. Oh, not quite sounds from the attraction, but there are references to it galore. Like, if you had come in a little earlier, you would have seen in the last room I just cleansed of evil spirits, some of the musicians from the graveyard. This game is chock full of references to the ride in terms of ghosts and enemies you come across. And this was made at an interesting time in the ride's history. It was made before they did all of the updates for Disneyland's 50th anniversary. So it sadly doesn't have Constance or any of that in it. There's a brief appearance by the bride, but it's just the old-fashioned version of the bride where she just was some silent, spooky ghost. Okay. Sneak around, sneak around, sneak around. Oh. Ugh. What is that? What was that? Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. Ugh. Ah, there we go. Yeah. See, I like seeing that. Happy greetings all around. Yes, we're always looking for more company. Okay, well, good night, JP. Thanks for coming by. I hope you have a good day at work. But yeah, Otter, yeah, this easily has a much better plot than the movie did. I mean, yes, you're dealing with evil spirits and not just happy haunts, but at least it's a thing where it's like, oh, some outside forces come and corrupted the mansion. It's not like the movie where they try to go like, oh, they were cursed to be ghosts. Which definitely was one of the many mistakes they made with that film. Ah, got an extra life. Yes. And, well, and you can't see her, but in that satchel, helping us along with... Well, you can't see her, but helping us along in that satchel with hints along as we go along
Look out now.
is Madame Leota. We basically took Madame Leota off her table and tucked her away in our satchel. Well, she's basically our guide here. Yeah, it's mainly her and 6 of the happy haunts who are our main allies in this game. And we may or may not come across one of them soon enough in this room. Once we deal with all the nastiness here. Oh, what is this? Oh. Damn it. Now, one thing I do like about this is that it doesn't quite go by 8-ball rules. You just need to sink all the balls in. Yeah, and that scary monster ghost voice was not happy about that. Oh yeah, and my health meter in this game, it's actually not a health meter, it's actually a bravery meter, because Zeke, who you're playing here, isn't the most bold and daring person, and he, like I said before, is a timid guy and all that. And basically your health meter or is based on how afraid you are. If it goes too low, you literally can be frightened to death in this game, which I think is a nice little mechanic. Be gone! Oh, and the tarot cards are very useful. They're some of Madame Leota's tarot cards, and basically if you collect, I believe it was 10 of them. Oh dear, I am not doing good health-wise. Yep, see, there you go. But good thing I had plenty of tarot cards with me, because every 10 tarot cards gives you an extra life in this game. But yeah, what happened just then, I literally did die of fright just then. I just happened to have some extra lives with me that resurrected me. I mean, you saw how bug-eyed my health meter was getting. Damn it. Yeah, this is definitely a good example of an obscure game that's actually pretty fun. Granted, I mean, I'm only assuming because I've never played it, but I'm pretty sure this was meant to be a ripoff of Luigi's Mansion. But if so, it's at least a good ripoff. Because there are things that were designed to be just ripoffs that ended up being entertaining on their own, in their own right. I mean, the makers of the original Friday the 13th have been very honest over the years with, nah, we were ripping off Halloween. They just happened to rip it off in a way that became memorable in its own right. Ah, damn it. Almost getcha. Come on. Oh, come on now. Come on, sink this goddamn ball. Oh, did that make you mad? Okay, you didn't need to be that way about it. And yeah, basically each room of the mansion, which is basically its own level, I have to fight any evil ghosts that are in my way. I need to get to the light switch in each room to turn the lights back on, and that weakens the lesser evil spirits and all that, and makes them vulnerable for me to collect them in my lantern here. Because the lantern actually makes the spirits go back to their happy-go-lucky, happy haunt selves. Oh, look how tiny he is. And yes, I don't know if you can get a good look here, but here. That is quite a way to make an entrance. Welcome, Cosmo. Well, yeah, sorry about the auto mod just there, Cosmo. Ah, yummy. Sounds delicious, Cosmo. But yeah, let's switch on over to here for a second, and since enough of you newcomers are here tonight. Yes, it is officially spooky season here, Cosmo. You note that I have it a little darker in here. Okay. I will. Just want to show you the little spooky ambiance I'm going for. And now back to the ghosts. Indeed, guys, indeed. Oop. Get away, spiders. But yeah, like I was saying just now, Otter, I don't know if you can get a good look at these guys, but look at how tiny they are. And, oh, there we go. If you see the face of these lesser evil spirits here, it is a reference to the banshee music notes that come out of the organ in the ballroom. Oh, go away. Go away. Haha. But yeah, Cosmo, this is the Disney Haunted Mansion game. It was made in 2003. Yeah, but the only problem with that One Pro is that I wouldn't have the low spooky lighting in here anymore, because the only way I can get the damn chroma key to work on this thing is if I have it super bright in this room. But if I could figure out a way to do that and have it be dim lighting, then yes, that would be cool. Well, even though sadly my vacay's officially done today. Hey, I say that even though I have Mondays as my off days anyway. But yeah, officially my paid vacay's done now. But it's been a good vacation. Okay, well, that could be something I can fiddle with at some point tomorrow, One Pro. But yeah, like I was saying, in Cosmo, this game was from 2003. It was released as a tie-in to the Haunted Mansion movie with Eddie Murphy, but it's thankfully not based on that movie. It's actually... Okay, we'll do One Pro. But, but it's not based on the movie. It's more they took the idea of the ride and came up with their own story. Oop, hold on.
Oh, so he's got you delivering his threats now, eh?
There you go, Otter. One of the
Death
dueling
certificate.
ghosts.
Why, it says here that no-good double-crossing backstabber got the best of me. Bull feathers. I'll show him who got the best of whom. Right. I'll bet he's up there right now, camping with a shotgun or worse, trying to get a bead on me. Now that you've done lit up my hiding spot. Light makes the shadows deeper, though. Could be anywhere. Speaking of shooting in the dark, I have this. It's one of them soul gem thingamajigs for that there
yes.
lantern of yours.
Upgrade for the lantern.
Might bring you better luck than it's bringing me.
Yes! All right!
Shh! What was that? Oh, he's getting sneaky now, ain't he? Oh, he's here, all right. I can smell his beady little eyes. Best leave now, before the lead starts a-flying.
Oh, channeling even more spirits.
Oh, wonderful. This soul gem will let you fire power shots to take out stronger enemies. Hold down fire to charge it up and release it to shoot.
More powerful attacks, huh? Ooh. That's fancy. Bit fancier than just... Yep. Alright, Duelist Ghost. I'll see you around. Yeah, basically, Cosmo, the gist is some evil dick has come to the Haunted Mansion and made a lot of the friendly ghosts not so friendly and evil, and we've been brought in to try to stop him and make the mansion more of a friendly ghost sort of place again. Okay.
It was in the spring of 1855.
Yeah, it
when I
is.
first came to the mansion.
It's a
That
game
was
not many
shortly
people
after the
remember,
owner's first
but it's
visit
actually a
to
pretty fun game.
here. While the owners were away, I was ambushed by forces greater than mere evil spirits. In the end, Atticus bound me within my own crystal ball, as you see me now. Oh, I shudder to think of the owner's fate. But things will be different this time, child. I promise you that.
I'm not sure if the crow's in this. But as you can see here, here's that wallpaper. Oh, and you'll love this, Otter. This is how you save the game. Yeah, you use the 13-hour grandfather clock as a save thing. Oh, I do too, Otter. I mean, I don't know if you saw my post in Discord, but but I actually have a shower curtain that's based on this wallpaper from the ride. Yep. But not just midnight, because instead of a 12, it's a 13. Yeah. And I watched this fun video once of an old Imagineer who was giving a behind-the-scenes tour of the Haunted Mansion pretty much late at night when they had just closed the park, so the ride was still technically going, but they weren't having any people going through it anymore. And he's walking around sharing tidbits about the ride, and when he gets to this part, he talks about how everyone always asks me, can you name all the 999 haunts here? And I'm going like, well, yeah, if you added all the animatronics and sound effects, it would be nowhere near 999. So his way of always answering that question going, well, did you count the faces on the wallpaper? It's in different versions, Otter. Because the original video, unfortunately, didn't have proper synced audio, but someone did upload a version of it where the audio is synced. Tony Baxter Haunted Mansion Tour. Yeah, and it's a nice little picture of the mansion, too, because it was done when the mansion had more or less been and left basically as it was since it first opened in 71. This was before they started really updating it quite a bit. So it's kind of a nice little time capsule thing to it. Yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah, I mean, that is something that would be fun to show on a stream, but the problem is that since parts of the ride are still running as he's walking through it, you do hear the music from the ride playing in certain parts, and, well, that would be something that could get me dinged. Wonder what's behind this door. Oh! Never mind. Damn it. Oh, wonder what's back in these webs here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, again, the conceit of this game is that some evil sorcerer dude has come to the mansion and basically cast a curse on it that causes a lot of the previously happy haunts to become evil ghosts and all that, so the whole idea is we're trying to cleanse the mansion and bring it back to being a home of happy haunts. Oh, and fun fact, Otter, they did bring back that changing portrait in Disneyland this year, because for quite a few years, I think it was like maybe 8-ish years ago, they changed the changing portraits you walk past in Disneyland, and they got rid of that one, the May-December one. But they brought it back this year, and now that portrait is right where you load into your Doom buggy. Oh, what is this? Hello? No thank you. Yeah, and those particular spirits are not very fun to deal with in this game. And they are literally called banshees. They literally hurt you with a scream attack. And also, they're really sneaky ones too, in that they can sometimes disappear before you've completely taken them out, and then teleport and reappear like right behind you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Give me some of that tonic. And like I was saying, Leota does provide some hints for you along the way and helps to provide exposition as to the history of what's been going on in the mansion lately. Since it's normally not supposed to be this sinister, but more like spooky haunted, not so much like, oh, sinister, these ghosts are going to try to kill you sort of haunted. So, what does she have to say here?
Broken plates and bottles too. Together, light the way for you.
Interesting hint. Oh, and here's a detail you like, Otter.
Broken plates.
Oh, wait.
Broken plates and bottles.
I guess not.
Broken plates
See,
and bottles.
if you pause it just right, the lantern still moves even though you're still. I always thought that was a nice little detail. Ooh, there's a regular lantern. What? Yep. Okay, broken plates and bottles. Well, there are some bottles here. Oh. And that was an oil lantern. Maybe I need to burn all these bottles. Burst open all these bottles. There we go. Haha. Damn plate throwers. Haha. Oh. Damn spider. There you go. Haha. There we go. Well, and no joke, this was one of the first games I ever owned. Granted, this was back when I had a GameCube, and this is the Xbox version, but it's pretty much the same game regardless. Come to think of it, it's actually funny that I had a GameCube. Well, that's good. Well. Well, a full belly can do that, Cosmo. At least it was good food. Ooh. Haha. There we go. Here, let's restore some of my health here. Damn it. There we go. Got myself another life. There we go. Okay, Cosmo, I give you permission to say that these little ghosts are cute looking. Because they kinda are. I know it looks bad what I'm doing to them, but really I'm helping them. And what this lantern thing I'm sucking them into is supposed to do is supposed to get rid of the evil spell that's put upon them and make them more happy, friendly ghosts again. Oop. Never mind, just a rat. Yep. So now that we've completely cleansed this room, now we get to see one of the more friendly ghosts here.
Do you suffer anxiety attacks? Acute paranoia? Always feel like something horrible could leap out at you at any moment? Well then, do I have a tonic for you, friend? Friend, have I got something for you? 1,000 acres of the finest Louisiana swamp you've ever laid eyes on. And I'll even throw in a genuine haunted mansion. Lawn alligators optional, of course.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want lawn alligators if they live in a swamp? Good way to tell people that you don't want them to visit you if you don't know they're coming. Well, and you lucked out, Cosmo. Oh, showing up, because this is one of the rooms in the game that I always hated clearing. Because this was a room that always got me a couple times. And you'll see why soon enough. Oh, I know. I've beaten this game tons of times, Cosmo. But yeah.
Though walls that shift may hide your doom, seek out the exit.
Wait, what was that, Leota? Cause see, Cosmo, I can't see where I'm going because the walls keep moving. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and yes, there is stuff that's hiding behind these shifting walls, Cosmo. Here, is there anything else here? Nope. Okay. Ooh. See? Goddamn spider. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think a vacuum's gonna help with that, Cosmo. Good thing I have a nice magic lantern thingy here. Yep. There we go. Yep, here we go. See? See what I mean, Cosmo? That part always gets me. That part always gets me. Even though I know it's coming. Damn spiders. Indeed, Cosmo, indeed. Ah, a hidden room. A hidden room within the hidden room. Yes, that's more like it. Give me an extra life. Yeah. Ooh. Damn Banshee. Okay, where are you now? There you are. Yeah, scream that off. Okay. At least we're now in the final stretch of this room. Just need to book it. Oh, no, you don't. Ha 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 ha. Because you see, Cosmo, those regular ghosts with the thing, they're ghosts that get scared by bright lights. They turn into these little shriveled up things. Yeah. See, Otter, there's the bride.
Almost time. No, I'm fine. I'm sure he'll be along soon.
Oh, there we go. That's the zoom in part.
Apologize to the guests for me, thank you. I'll just wait here, in case he comes back. Perhaps he had carriage trouble.
Yep, see, there you go. Better look at her. Aww, how sad. She's purty, too. And I just realized Yeah, I figured it would get your attention, Otter, since you're someone who has ridden the ride. And I hate to backtrack here, but I realized I forgot to do something earlier. Indeed, Cosmo, indeed. That would actually be pretty cool, but I don't see Disney doing it anytime soon. I mean, they were in talks with Guillermo del Toro, the guy who did the Hellboy movies and all that, to do a new Haunted Mansion movie, and it fell through, and they've basically given up on doing a new Haunted Mansion anything. Okay. See you in a bit, Cosmo. Yeah, I forgot to do this earlier. These tomes, they're diary entries of the main villain of this game. Basically helps to add further exposition to what he's done to the mansion since he's come here.
Years have passed since our defeat, but we do not sleep yet, and the plague has proven quite effective at reducing the Brotherhood's numbers. Folly it was to believe we were no longer a threat and to lower their defenses. For as the shadows crawl eastward from the setting sun...
Xbox, Otter. It's available on Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. I think there may have been a PC version, but I'm not sure. And I know Brotherhood Order, believe it or not, Otter, this game was made about 4 years before the original Assassin's Creed came out, so maybe Ubisoft saw this game and decided to rip it off. You never know. And I like that, how the loading screens have nice little references to the rides, various incarnations. Like that one just then, that one's technically from Phantom Manor in Paris, not the Haunted Mansion. But yeah, that has a gag out on the exterior to where sometimes you see one of the windows glow at night and the silhouette of the Phantom. Kind of dressed like myself. Yeah, unfortunately, it never got any backwards compatibility ports on more recent systems. You pretty much would need a physical copy of a GameCube, Xbox, PS2, or maybe a computer that can run it. Again, I'm not sure if there was a computer version, but yeah. Oh, wrong room. I meant to go to the maid's room. I went a little too far down the hall. Yeah. Ant's back. Yeah, I don't know how familiar you are with Phantom Manor in Paris, Otter. It's basically their haunted mansion, but it is significantly different. I mean, there are scenes that are almost exactly the same in it as the haunted mansion, but it has a completely different setup to it. It looks completely different than the regular haunted mansion. And it has more of a story.
Must have the beacon of souls. The Brotherhood has been wise to keep it hidden from us.
Oh yes, the big beacon of souls. That's what this lantern thing we're using is.
To the valleys of Spain, always just beyond our grasp. But our eyes and ears are everywhere, and the beacon will be found. I will scour the ends of the earth until it is located. So it is written, and so it shall be.
So yeah, this Thorn guy, who's the main villain in this game, yeah, he is pretty much a one-note evil villain, but you know what? Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you just need a booga booga I'm so evil villain to have fun with. Well, in this getup I'm wearing right now, this is actually a getup that's roughly similar to something I'm planning on doing for TikTok in October proper. Mainly the idea being I was hoping to do a couple of my own fun videos with it, and also some videos duetting, I don't know if Cosmo's back yet, but duetting Haunted Hostess, since she lately has been doing a lot of Haunted Mansion specific TikToks that are pretty neat, and she's done some older Haunted Mansion ones that would be fun to duet and all that, because I was planning on doing some, basically this, but full makeup, wig, cape, and all that as the Hatbox Ghost. And that would be fun, because one of the things she has done a few times on her TikTok is Constance the Bride. And that would be a fun thing. The dining room, huh? Ooh. Okay.
Though candles sway in dark's embrace, to light the room, you must give chase.
Okay. Wonder what that means. Damn Banshee. Now this might annoy you. Now you might be annoyed a little bit by this, Otter. They decided to split the ballroom and dining room into two separate rooms in this game, because this is not the ballroom of this mansion. The ballroom's a separate room. Yeah, go away. Oh, and as you can see, they even included the hidden Mickey plates. Yeah. Yeah, and well, I almost hate to spoil it, but the ballroom will be where I probably end tonight, because that's going to be the next big moment of the game. Okay, the light switch is right over here. It can't be that simple. Something's up here. You're right, Otter. They're hidden Mortimers, not hidden Mickeys. There we go. Oop. Yeah, screw you, Spider. Screw you too. Yeah, screw you. Now the sad thing is, I do have to chase all the candles here, which unfortunately means I'll have to disrupt the table setting. Sorry. Sorry. Come on, candles. Well, and of course the Disney World Haunted Mansion is literally turning 50 years old on Friday, because Friday is the 50th birthday of Magic Kingdom, and and the Haunted Mansion opened with the Magic Kingdom. So, yeah, the Haunted Mansion I'm familiar with is having a birthday soon. Come on. Outflank the candles. Haha. Now I just need to find where that other one is. Haha! There we go. There we go. I do like the little things they say when they run away from you because, well, they don't want to get captured by you. Run! Go away! There we go. Ooh. Yeah, this is an interesting bit of progression. As you saw, the duelist guy gave me a gem to power up my lantern, but in order to do that, I had to give him his death certificate to basically remind him of how he died. A little morbid, yes, but... So, this is the next guy I'll have to give a death certificate to. Ooh, the organist.
Wow! That piece completes the organist death certificate.
Indeed it does. Oh, you little shit. Yes, be gone. Oh, who do we have here?
Me, the Emperor, in danger? I'm afraid you underestimate the loyalty of my subjects. One day, all this will be yours.
Okay, whatever you say. Exactly, Otter.
Wish for health and happiness, and many more birthdays to celebrate with all of you.
Yes, this is the ghost blowing out the birthday cake. Yep, exactly, Otter. That's the idea behind it. Be sure to bring your death certificate. Well, and honestly, I do think that the reason why this game didn't do very well when it came out was, again, it was a tie-in to the movie, and the movie didn't do very well, so that was the end of that. Oh, it's major nostalgia for me, Otter, because, again, this is one of the first games I owned, and, well, I've played this game many times. And I figured I thought it would be a nice way to start the spooky season. Start with something spooky, a little creepy, but not pure stuff. Big ass spiders notwithstanding. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's sneaky spiders in this game. Ugh. Actually, looking at the time, I could probably squeeze in a couple more levels after this part. Because I'm kind of breezing through this so far. Not dancing yet. Let's listen to what Leota's hint is.
A spider's web indeed can snare, but used with skill will get you there.
Did you say spiders? Oh, I am not liking this. Okay, the hint was all about spiders, so someone tells me there's going to be a lot of spiders here. Oh, screw you. Not so itsy bitsy. And yes, the spiders are a reference to the Disney World Haunted Mansion, because at the time of this game I just died, but thankfully I had some extra lives. But the spiders are actually a reference to the Disney World Mansion, because when this game was made, this was before they did the redo in 2007, I believe it was, where they changed an area that changed one part of the mansion into an MC Escher style room with upside down staircases and all that. Before then, it was pretty much just a empty staircase with a few spider webs and a couple of big rubber spiders that looked a lot like the spiders here. but not as big as that. They were more like the size of my hand. And it was actually a pretty dull part of the ride. There was hardly anything in it, that part, so they decided to spruce it up a bit. Oh, another goddamn banshee. Okay, well, I just need to go up the staircase, right? Or not? Damn, that's a powerful organ. See, this is a careful timing in room. I have to let them web me because their webbing can pull me across the room. Okay, I need this spider to grab me. Come on. Come on, game, don't glitch on me. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's a big one. Oh shit, look at that big spider. Ah! See, that's the thing. I am playing this on normal difficulty and not easy. I mean, it's not the hardest difficulty, but on normal difficulty, when I get to the latter levels like this, I can start losing lives rather quickly if I'm not careful. Ah, yes. Take that, spider. Okay. More secret passage places. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good.
You're not worth my time. Fascinating creatures, aren't they? And so
Ugh.
I have to go now, but before I do, just know I'll be watching you.
Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Because, yeah, he may not seem like much right now, but that was him basically not taking me seriously. I will come across him again in this game, and He will not be playing around next time. But yeah, that was Mr. Thorne himself just now I was fighting. Yep. It is a lovely house, though. Okay, that was a close one. There we go.
You know, I can stand the bats and the rats. I can deal
it's the organist.
I can even tolerate the evil spirits. And do you know why? Because they do not interrupt me. Give me that death certificate. But I don't believe a word of this rubbish. I wouldn't put my music before my own life. That would be, well, never mind. I don't have time for any of this. Do you smell something? There's a peculiar odor lingering about. It's not you, is it? Oh, and speaking of disturbances, take this rock off my precious keys.
Yeah! All right!
You may call it a soul gem, but to me it's just another distraction, and I absolutely must get back to my music. So go on, run along, shoo, shoo, and get us back our mansion.
Yep.
My. Now you can fire ultra shots and wipe out whole groups of enemies. Charge the beacon past the power shot and release it to shoot.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Otter, they only show one dancing couple here, but... Oh, and this is a fun little Easter egg. If you pay attention here. Look, they put the game developers in on a Doom buggy. Yep. And yeah, the implication of that death certificate was that the organist literally played until he died. Boy, look at him. He is rocking that organ. Yep. Yeah, and I do really like this game, Otter. I really do. It's been a while since I've played it, but it holds up.
In part, our situation here in the mansion benefits from understanding the beacon itself and its origins. The monks created it to ensnare and purify evil spirits for guidance to the afterlife. But in the wrong hands, it could be used to harm good spirits and cast them into the fiery depths of the afterdeath, forming the Brotherhood of the Soul, They vowed to protect the beacon and the balance of the spirit world from the Order of Shadows ever after.
Yeah, so yeah, they did create kind of their own little lore for this game. Sadly, this is the only thing that ever had this lore in it. But it actually works in the context of this game. Oh yeah, another Easter egg. The busts that follow you as you move. Yep.
Rotate the fountains, everyone, but watch your step, or you'll be done.
Well, what's that supposed to mean, Leota? Here. Ah, I have to rotate them so that they don't put out the fire. Okay, well, it should be simple enough. Just walk to the statues and crank them. Or not. Eesh.
To turn any cranks we come across, you'll need to press and hold.
Yep, that's a long way down. Good thing Zeke's pretty spry. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's a little mean game. Throwing me different enemies from different directions. It's almost like that Thorn guy is starting to make things more difficult because I kicked his ass in the ballroom. Joke's on you guys. I got the lights back on. Now where have they gone hiding? Ugh. Another room cleared. This room is clean. Oh, well, and here's a bit of creative license here, Otter. They took someone from the ride who actually wasn't a ghost and made him a ghost.
Well, the good news is that the flowers aren't dead. But the bad news is that nobody is alive to appreciate it.
Oh.
Tend the garden, mow the lawn, fix what's broken. It's not that I have a problem with the work. It's just that no one's ever around to pay me for it.
The eternal struggle. Am I right, guys? Yeah, they didn't put the dog in here. Maybe they were... Yeah, it's a shame. It would have been nice to see the dog, too. As pitiful as he was. And although Zeke here... Let's see if I can get a good look at him. Zeke here, though, he is supposed to be somewhat based on the groundskeeper character in the ride. I mean, obviously they changed how he looked somewhat, but they did base him primarily on that character in the ride, like the groundskeeper who's scared shitless by all the ghosts in the graveyard. I mean, they made his weapon a lantern and all that. Yep, let's save the game one more time. Here. Let's give myself a little pick-me-up from one of the other rooms I've already been in. Okay, maybe one more pick-me-up. Here we are. Very first room I started in. Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed that with the hints in this game, Otter, but but Madame Leota, I like that they decided, since this is supposed to be set not too far from New Orleans, they did give her a bit of a southern accent. Like a Louisiana psychic. Oh, not just paintings, they also... Well, this one is just them using something from the game itself, but they also use like images from the actual ride, various incarnations of the ride, and so forth. Damn banshee. Haha. Ooh, the graveyard. Ooh. This will be nice and spooky. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, Hallie. Welcome, Hallie, to the Haunted Mansion. Yep, yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of this, Hallie, but this is an actual Disney Haunted Mansion game from 2003. Don't worry, it's not based off of the movie, thankfully. It's its own story. Really, the only thing they took from the movie is how the mansion looks on the outside and how some of the rooms look.
Hey.
Wait.
Hey, I'm talking here. Look, I need you to find the other 3 members of my quartet. Be sure and wake them up for me. And stay away from the wannabes. They'll just mess everything up.
Yes, you're... Yeah. Well, I think what helps Hallie is that they went for a very cartoonish sort of look here. Here, I mean, if you... Here, let me see if I can get a good angle. Like, if you see the guy I'm playing here, he is very cartoonish. Okay, seems simple enough. I just need to find 3 other busts to wake up. Oh dear. What is that? Oh great, it seems to know who I am. Okay. Oh, maybe it's just these 3.
Me? Sing for you?
No, no, that's the wrong guy. You'll have to start over.
Okay.
Don't bother me, Zeke.
What the? Oh god. Is that Jay Leno? Jay Leno as a bust. There you have it, folks.
He even had an annoying high-pitched voice like Jay Leno.
Ah, there we go.
I don't sing.
Oh, never mind.
Don't bother me, Zeke.
Damn it.
Zeke.
Wonder what Leota has to say about all this.
Seek out the 4 which sing the best, and light the way for souls to rest.
Haha, there we go.
Don't be scared and don't be shy, it's music that we bring. A secret place we can unlock, our voices are the key. For many souls are trapped inside, seeking harmony. We will speak and we will creak for our meekest brother Zeke. For us like us, don't sing it up, this graveyard melody. For us like us, don't sing it up, this graveyard melody.
Well, it would look like I need to go into that mausoleum too.
Don't bother me, Zeke. I don't sing.
But yeah, Hallie, like I was saying on Discord, I basically decided to start spooky stuff a little early. Yeah, wanted to start with something more fun spooky. I mean, there's stuff in it that is creepy, but it's not necessarily a horror game.
You should be scared, you should be shy. We also hold the key.
Oh, now the other busts are singing.
Unhappy heads looking for a fifth. Keep it up and you'll be here. Another graveyard stay. We will speak, we will creak, for that bothers Zeke. Bust like us are way too tough for this graveyard melody.
There we go. Give me some extra health. Or extra lives, I mean. Oh, and you'll love this, Hallie. The health meter in this game, it's not really health, but how brave my character is. He can literally be scared to death in this game because the character you play is someone who's very much the unlikely hero type. He's someone who's very timid, easily startled, and all that. So perfect to send to the Haunted Mansion. And yeah, basically the idea of this game is some evil dick has come to the Haunted Mansion and tried to make all the ghosts in it evil and scary, and we're going into the mansion to try to cleanse it of the evil that's come to it and make it more of a happy haunt place again. And well, and you may be wondering where Madame Leota came from just now with that hint. She's literally in that satchel I'm carrying around me. Literally, pretty much at the... Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a funny little feature. Like I said, this game, even though it was a tie-in to the movie, it's a much better adaptation of the ride than the movie was. It clearly cared more about being a good thing based on the movie. Or the ride, I mean. So basically the gist is each part of the mansion I have to turn the lights back on and capture all of these ghosts that have been corrupted and turned evil, because this magic lantern I have literally can make evil spirits into good spirits again. But of course the guy who's come to the mansion to cause a bunch of wicked evil stuff to happen isn't very happy that I'm trying to undo what he did. In fact, earlier I had my first boss fight with him, which, well, didn't last too long, mainly because he didn't see me as much of a threat, so he had his guard down, but he did ominously tell me that he would be watching me from now on. And if you are wondering, Hallie, yes, I am actually wearing a full suit here. Well, not so much the shoes, because I don't have fancy dressed shoes anymore. The last pair I had wore out on me, but I do have a nice little suit to go with this top hat. Now, what could be in the mausoleum? Hello, bats.
The bell will toll, the fight begin. Outlast them all to save your skin.
Okay, Leota, that's sounding a lot like an endurance round. Oh boy. Yeah, down into the creepy darkness. Yeah, and obviously, Otter, you can tell this is one of the levels in the game that is lifted more from the movie, going into a flooded mausoleum and all that, but oh well. Which way do I go again? Well, that wall's pulsating, but surely nothing bad will happen if I touch it. Right. Oh, and I hope you don't mind that I have the lights a little darker here now. My little spooky October vibes thing going on. Uh-oh.
If you can survive until the bell tolls, shall you be deemed worthy?
Yep. Indeed. Oh, lovely. A gargoyle to fight. Yep, it's an endurance round. Lovely. Come on. And if you paid close attention, Otter, you can see that this gargoyle is taken from the gargoyle designs of the gargoyles holding the candles in the stretching room. Oh, goddamn spider. It's okay. I have more lives. But yeah, you may think I have a lot of extra lives to spare, but moments like this in the game will eat through your lives pretty quickly. Okay. Actually doing pretty good in that I've only lost one life here. Yeah, there you go. See? It was taken from that. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 lives down in this part. Oh yeah, this game does not stay easy, Otter. Appropriately, the further you progress, the harder it gets. Okay, I've almost gotten through this. There we go. Time to light the lights. Time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. Which is an appropriate joke to be doing since, well, there is that Muppet Haunted Mansion coming on Disney Plus soon. I mean, I don't have it here, but I will be house sitting for my sister at her place during that weekend, and, well, she does have Disney Plus there, so that'll be fun to watch while I'm there. I mean, to be honest, I wish it was an actual theatrical film thing they were doing with the Muppets, instead of like a Disney Plus special, but at least we're getting something with the Muppets again. Even if it is like a Halloween special movie thing. There we go. Ugh, so many skulls. What did Thorn have to say here?
My pursuit of the beacon continues. In the meantime, I've taken steps to make the Order more efficient, given the inconvenience of the Inquisition. Those
well, Thorn, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
But with the wisdom contained in our ancient texts, I will replenish our numbers with a legion like nothing mortal men have ever seen.
Oh, and don't mind me having a late night snack. Okay. And yes, Otter, that down... Ooh. That's one unlucky night. Talk about losing your head, huh?
Spectacular! With that piece, the beheaded knight's death certificate is now complete.
Yeah, nice try, you damn spider. Now you may be wondering where all of these... Now you may be wondering where all these spiders are coming from. Let's just chalk it down to evil old magic. Because, I mean, Otter, you saw that guy earlier could conjure those gross worm things out of thin air, so maybe he just conjured those giant spiders out of thin air. And don't you just love what they keep saying whenever they try running away from you? Spread out! Run! See, there you go. Spread out! Yep. There we go. Yep. Oh.
Oh, hi. Here's a little free advice. If you're thinking of being mummified, insist they use the softer cotton wraps to minimize chafing. It may cost you an arm and a leg, but hey, less to wrap.
Fair point.
I must admit, at first the thought of being stuffed with flowers and laid to rest in a damp, moldy tomb full of mummified cats for all eternity sounded pretty swell. But it turns out all you get to take with you when you go are your blasted allergies. Who knew?
Yeah. Well, and I'm sorry, Otter. They don't have the deaf old man with his hearing horn next to the mummy. I think because they decided to make the mummy in this game versus how he is in the ride actually easy to understand, instead of in the ride where he's muffling through the bandages to Grim Grinning Ghost. Well, time to get out of this mausoleum. There we go. Oh. Game glitched a little there, but it was a fortuitous glitch. Oh, who's this here? Oh, who's this here? Oh, he seems like a cheery fellow. I like his getup, especially with the hat.
Don't worry, sir. I'll have the hearse waiting right here. In case you need a ride. Excellent choice, sir. Who wants to smell rotting wood and earth for all eternity when you can have a damp stone instead?
Yep, an Undertaker ghost. I don't remember if that ghost is in the ride. He might have been like a background ghost in the cemetery scene. But yeah, see, Otter, there's one that's not a painting, but just the Disneyland mansion. Gotta love the soothing music that plays when you go into a room where the lights are on. Now, what ghosts are here in the cemetery proper with the lights on? Oh! Look who it is!
Don't usually see folks get up and walk out of here. But it sure seems like the right idea. Hey, wait up!
Well, there's one of them. Oh, and here's another one.
Hey there, fella. Could you use a little company? Well, I sure wouldn't want to be going in there alone if I were you. Mind if I come along? Trust me, you won't even know I'm there.
Yes. A little matter I forgot to mention, chat. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. We timed it perfectly, Otter. We timed it perfectly. Oh. Hello, Ezra.
Going my way?
Yep, the timing. Perfect timing.
May I join you? No. But we could be such good friends.
Oh, and fun fact, Otter, when they were getting ready to open the ride in Disneyland, they were having some last-minute troubles installing the hitchhiking ghosts and fine-tuning the effects, so they were panicking that, well, the ride's almost about to open and we don't really have this effect working. Yeah, screw you. So they had, as a hold-over effect, the idea that it would just be a bunch of wispy sort of ghosts that you would see in the mirror here and all that. But that got taken out once it was clear that, oh, we figured out how to make the hitchhiking ghost effect in the mirror work. We don't need to use this wispy spirit thing. So it was an effect that was never really used. Rather distinguished gentleman. Lovely old lady. Another distinguished gentleman. Surely nothing bad will happen to those three. Otter. Okay. Now this next part will have to be the last part for me tonight. Yes, Otter. Maybe it's a little tease, you never know. Ooh, the pantry. Okay, guys. You saw it right. Time to raid the pantry. I mean, hey, it's late at night. Perfect time to be raiding pantries. I do like that it gives you the option to where you can carefully sneak around. And if I keep Zeke idle, well, and if I do nothing with the controller, you'll see Zeke freaking out at times. See? He's like, there's something there. Well, now he's just tired. Oh. Oh, great, another gargoyle. Well, here I am almost scared to death again. Wonder what Leota has to say here.
When things take on an eerie glow, between two worlds your path must go.
Ooh. Traveling between worlds, huh? Like in Poltergeist, maybe? Well, I guess a pantry's kind of like a closet, but with food instead of clothes. There we go. Give me a little more health. Oh, yep, we've entered another dimension. A dimension not of sight and sound, but of mind. Mischievous little crank. Ugh. Go away, gross worms. And yes, Otter, those are supposed to be a certain type of worm. And that's all I gotta say. And that's all I can say without being needlessly gross. Okay. Yes. Hurry up and get through the gate. Squeeze in. There we go. Ah, the lights are back on. Uh-oh.
So you want to play, do you? They're not exactly comfortable.
Okay, guy, try doing something other than conjuring worms. Ooh, now you're throwing fireballs at me, huh? Dude, enough with the worms.
The next time we meet, I may not be so kind to.
Ooh. Ah, he's promising more next time, huh? He's gonna try to up the ante next time. There we go.
We meet again, young Halloway. But where have you been?
There you go, Otter.
Is this some
There's
kind
the
of
knight.
ride to you? What's this?
Well,
I see.
looks like some kind of a
see.
ride.
Right. Did you think that I
Well,
needed a reminder
now that
or
you
something?
say it.
I may have lost my head, lad, but I have not lost my mind. However, any warrior who goes beyond the call of duty on the field of battle deserves to be recognized for his efforts. Therefore, Ezekiel Halloway, for showing great bravery in bringing me this death certificate, I hereby declare you a, Squire! Yes, Squire! Speaking of battle, I have something for your arsenal. Madame Leota had me hide one of the, where did I put it? Yes. Ah, yeah. Here it is. Amazing it is, the power contained in these little soul gems. Well, carry on now. You may have won a few battles, lad, but in case you hadn't noticed, we are still at war.
Indeed, good Sir Knight. Tally-ho!
This new soul gem will increase the power of your rapid shots and let you do a better job blasting those enemies. This will come in handy as we continue on.
Oh yeah, that's much better. That's a much better power-up. Yes. See you later, good Sir Knight. See, now Thorn... Okay, Thorn is upping up the ante, isn't he? He's starting to throw more things at me. He doesn't seem to be so happy with me right now. Just make it down this hallway. Okay.
I think it's time to let you know what we're up against, Zeke. Our enemy is none other than the Grand Master of the Order of Shadows, Atticus Thorn. He has survived for centuries beyond his natural life by devouring the very souls he bends to his will. Though not as powerful as he was in life, he is growing stronger and has amassed a legion of evil spirits and followers to help him achieve his ultimate goal, the utter annihilation of the afterlife. Unfortunately, the hopes of the Brotherhood have all but died with the owners of the mansion and my own imprisonment. This is why we need your help, Zeke. We cannot let Thorn succeed.
In other words, help her, Ezekiel Holloway. You're her only hope. Oh. What's this? Floating candelabra. Hallway that seems to go on. Oh, damn it. Very mysterious. But unfortunately, we'll have to leave the mystery for another time. But yeah, so I think that was a good place to end off. Made some good progress in the game. And, well, I'm glad you guys have been getting a real kick out of it. Because, well... I was hoping you would especially love it, Otter, since you are very well knowledgeable for the Haunted Mansion. And, well, it gets even spookier later on, Otter. That'll be something to look forward to. Oh, actually kind of surprised I got that far in the game. Because even though I played it several times, it has been a while since I've played it, but hey, what's that saying? Like riding a bicycle? Yeah, riding a bicycle through the tombstones. But yeah, I hope you all had some fun with that. Like I said, I have major nostalgia for that game, and it's nice seeing that still holds up. Still nice fun and a little spooky. Yep. And next time we get back to this during my next stream, fair warning, you will come across the most frightening of the enemies in this game. Yeah, you thought those spiders were frightening. No, there's another enemy that I consider easily the scariest enemy in this game, so you have that to look forward to next time. Yep. But I do hope that everyone has a good day tomorrow. I technically do have one more day before I go back to work, but that's not a vacation day officially. It's just that I'm not scheduled on Mondays, but oh well. Yes, worse than spiders, Otter. Yes, worse than that. If you had been here at the beginning of the stream, you would have seen a little tease of it after the first level. It's a very spooky sort of enemy. And well, when I first played the game, it was an enemy that utterly terrified me. Because when I first played the game, I was just starting to get out of my scared of everything phase. And well, yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm looking forward to the next time too. I'm having some fun with the whole spooky vibes here. Yes, and my little ghostly sort of thing going on. I mean, yeah, I look a little too solid. I mean, I will have to check into what and Cosmo were suggesting earlier about seeing if I could find some way of doing a chroma key thing while I'm streaming to where I look transparent and spooky. Because that would be fun. Okay. Well, that'll be good. Well, that's good to know, One Pro. I mean, I haven't done it for one of my main videos, but I have toyed around with making myself transparent just for fun. Oh no, wait, I have done that effect before. It was in my video about the making of Back to the Future. I did an effect like that, so that when talking about test screenings of it, to where I'm being some schmo watching it at a test screening, and I have the scene from the film I'm talking about transparent, so that it kind of gives the effect of, oh, I'm watching the movie and reacting to it. Yes, he knows. He knows indeed. Yep. Okay. Well, that's good to know, One Pro. Oh, that'll if I can figure that out, that would actually be really fun to do. Of course, sadly, I wouldn't be able to do that for when I get to Until Dawn on next month because, well, my Eeyore onesie is blue. So unless you want, like, a disembodied head floating around. Yep. But, yeah, that'll be fun to do for a continuation of the Haunted Mansion here. Yeah. But I'm glad that everyone seems to be enjoying the game so far. Again, it is a game that largely got forgotten, sadly, but it's such a good game. Yep. Well, and I don't know if you're still here, Haley, but Hallie, I keep forgetting which one to say. But this actually is very similar to something I will be wearing for some other stuff, not really on stream stuff for when we get into October. that also has to deal with the mansion. Let's just say I plan on doing some fun stuff as a certain ghost who literally likes to lose his head a lot. So stay tuned for that. Although I do realize I do have a hat like Zeke wears in that game. Maybe either next time or when I finish the game, I could cosplay as Zeke. I mean, I really wouldn't have to change much of what I'm wearing to pull it off. Yep. Well, and it was fun quoting the Haunted Mansion along with Otter because, well, as you heard, I can do the ghost host voice fairly well. Well, chat, you have reached the end of your tour for now. Now I shall raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home. Pleasant dreams. See ya, everyone.